Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the pod. We're going to break down the Western Conference Semifinals, starting with Oklahoma City versus Denver Nuggets. This is going to be a very, very entertaining series. We've already seen what game one is like. I still got Oklahoma to come out of the series, even though Denver is playing some really great basketball. The resurrection of Aaron Gordon, he's playing lights out right now. His second game winner. Everybody thought that he was just an elite defender now, and he just sits in the corner and shoots threes. No, sir. He's doing a lot more in this series offensively. You see Joker at halftime, with the emotions, trying to rally the troops, and it seems to be working. Eric Gordon is playing some inspirational basketball right now on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. I just think Denver is rolling right now, and they're playing their best basketball as a team, but I still think that Oklahoma City has another level to reach and will definitely come out of this series. But again, it's just an opinion. Game two is tonight. Expect better SGA. Shai has another level to reach, and especially if he wants MVP, he'll definitely improve his play. I just think that he played pretty well game one. He just has to take his game to another level and just close games a lot better than he was previous, right? Game one, that was Oklahoma's game. Denver just stole it at the end of the day. Something else to look forward to in regards to that matchup tonight. I think Hartenstein and Chet have to do a better job defensively guarding Joker, because Joker's been putting up crazy stat lines all year, but 42 and 22 in the playoffs. Listen, you got to do a better job defensively, and I think you just have to limit his touches. If he gives it up in the front court, you have to deny him the ball, even double or triple team him if you have to, right? Denver doesn't shoot the ball really well. So I think if you double and triple team him, just get the ball out of his hands and make sure it doesn't get back to him, and make the other players shoot the ball. I think that's a lot better strategy than what you're doing, right? Because I seen majority of the game, either Chet or Hartenstein were playing one-on-one straight up, and you see how that works. 42 and 22 right? So I think you need to throw more double teams and triple teams. He just needs to see more bodies as close as possible to him, so you can make him a willing passer. And everybody knows Joker's game. He is a willing passer, right? So he's definitely going to give up the ball. He has no problem giving up the ball. I think it's, where OKC runs into trouble now is when Joker gets back the basketball, right? And usually when he gets back the basketball, it's within 5 or 10 feet of the basket, majority of the times, right? So, it's easy points for him. I think Dagenau has to improve his coaching strategy, and, he just has to make more adjustments, right? Maybe giving Wiggins more playing time, right? Wiggins off the bench was a big boost of energy for OKC, right? So I see Dagenau giving Wiggins more playing time coming off the bench. I see Caruso had a decent game. He had 20 points off the bench. Decent. Why am I downplaying my guy, right? I think Caruso had a good game coming off the bench with 20 points. So I think increasing Caruso's minutes more, and Caruso's more of a defensive player, right? So I think guarding certain perimeter guys, especially Aaron Gordon, but Caruso is definitely going to be giving up size to Aaron Gordon. So I don't know. I think giving Caruso more minutes just helps the OKC squad, but I'm just trying to figure out now, who is Caruso really going to be guarding, right? He's going to be guarding the Russell Westbrooks, the Jamal Murrays, and he did a pretty decent job on Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray is definitely a key for Denver to win the series. So I could see Caruso spending majority of his minutes if he's on the court, guarding Jamal Murray. Who do I pick for game 2? I pick OKC. I think OKC is going to bounce back. They might even beat Denver by double digits. It might be 10 or more. I think OKC, if they have the heart of a champion, they not only beat Denver, they beat them by double digits tonight. The second matchup in the West is Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a toss-up, really and truly. And then now with Steph's injury, the favorites are going to be Minnesota, but I still think that they're not favorites in the series. Even if Steph Curry's not there, I think playoff Jimmy, he's well established in the Warriors locker room now. Look how Buddy Hielt's playing. I think the connection between Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield, it has been electric, in my personal opinion. I think Jimmy Butler has given Buddy Hield the confidence now to take and make shots, right? Even if it's Steph's there, listen, you're wide open, you have the confidence, you have the green light, shoot the ball, right? And you see what Buddy Hield's doing, man. Like, he's shooting a consistent 3-ball. He's scoring over 15 points, and he wasn't doing this before Jimmy got there, right? So I think Buddy Hield is definitely an X factor for the Warriors moving forward, just because of Steph Curry's injury. And I think Jimmy Butler can hold down the Warriors team for a game or two, depending on how long and the severity of Steph Curry's injuries, right? So I still got the Warriors coming out of the series. Anthony Edwards was non-existent in game 1. He was nowhere to be found. I think if the Timberwolves want to actually make this a series, Anthony Edwards is going to have to step up. But again, too, Ant-Man's only 23 years old. He's allowed to have 1 or 2 bad games. And at the end of the day, he's inexperienced, right? How many times has Ant-Man been out of the first round? I think he got out of the first round last year, right? But it was a different squad, right? Now this is his first year where he's the man on the team, the number one, and everybody's following in line. And I think Anthony Edwards might have some difficulties. He's still young in age. He's still inexperienced in the playoffs, and I think the Warriors are going to take advantage of that. I think Steve Kerr is going to make the right adjustments at said particular time, and I still think the Warriors are going to come out of this series. But hey, it's just one man's opinion. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, share the content with a friend. Peace.